When factoring a trinomial ax squared plus bx plus c, we can use the systematic method described here, or we can use what we call a trial and error method that relies on the fact that the only way I can get a polynomial of the second degree is if I multiply two polynomials of the degree 1. That means I'm looking for the factorization of the form az plus b times cz plus d. Okay. To find such factorization, we need to find the values for a and b and c and d. We can multiply those two polynomials of the first degree, and when you multiply them, you can see that if you multiply the first two terms, what you will get is the term acz squared, and therefore this term should be negative 6z squared, and that gives me the case that ac has to be negative 6. There are a lot of possibilities for a times c to be negative 6, but if we are looking only for integers, that the number is quite reduced. Now, if I multiply b and d, I will obtain the term without the z, and therefore this b times d should be equal 1. And here we have only two possibilities, either both b and d are 1 or both b and d are negative 1. So now we'll try whether some factorization works or not. So we'll choose for a and c such numbers that the product is equal negative 2. So let's choose, let's say a to be 3 and the b to be and the c to be negative 2. And since we said bd has to be either 1 or negative 1, let's try what happens if both of them are 1. So if I multiply this, do I get what I should, which is the original polynomial? So if I multiply, I will have negative 6z squared plus 3z minus 2z and plus 1. The first and the last terms should agree because this is how we make the choice of a, b and c and d. So the question is, do we have the middle term right? And the middle term is plus z and plus 1, and this is the right this is exactly our polynomial, so the factorization work and we are done. Will it always be that easy? No. Sometimes you'll have to make more trials, but with the pencil and eraser, this is a pretty effective method.